Alright, I am back, and Bethesda will be up in about 15 minutes. So, if anyone's just joining, welcome to the stream again. E3 season is upon us once again, so I'll be streaming Bethesda to see what they've got. Not really sure what they have planned, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Fallout 76, that's about all I know. Also, this is loud, this music, let me turn that down. Gotta love obnoxiously loud audio. It's like every fucking YouTube tutorial video you could ever think of. Like, you know how when you need to find out how to do something, and you look up YouTube how to do that specific thing, like it's something like a computer technical thing, and you don't have anyone to ask, and you look up on YouTube, how do you do this? And then the first video result, which has like 1 million views, you click it, and then it's like fucking dubstep with an overly flashy intro screen with like 3D graphics, fucking what do you call that stuff, the little particle effects and all that shit. But it's like the fucking music, every fucking one of those intros always have like overly loud, obnoxious music. But yeah, I digress a lot. So yeah, there are 2 more conferences, and since there's not that big of a gap in between them, I might as well just continue streaming in the middle. Oh, there we go, time for more of this.
Here on day 1 of 5 days of coverage. It's the first day of press conferences. We just got through a slew of game coverage. I know you were excited for it, Kelly. Watching the chat during that segment was pretty great. But it's almost time for Bethesda. We're warming up now, almost about 12, 13 minutes till things get kicked off. There's plenty to talk about. So let's just dive right
So
in.
yeah, I'm assuming that the stream is working and the audio is fine. Gonna turn this back up just a smidge. Let me know if you can actually hear them speaking.
Because they announced Fallout 76 a few weeks ago, and they even showed it, or like today during the Microsoft press conference. So
Also,
what
hi,
are they going
Deej.
to show during their press conference?
I kind of hope it's a deep dive. I mean, I don't know what else we know the concept. We've seen some conceptual art of some.
People are still not sure if Fallout 76 is going to be like a proper single-player game, or if it's going to end up being an online multiplayer game.
What they were saying made it seem a bit like it could be more survival.
Like a Rust or 7 Days
Yeah,
to Die.
yeah.
You
Like,
have
this is
all
coming
of,
from
like,
somebody who's not really into Fallout games yet, because I haven't really played through one of them. But I'm kind of hoping that they stick to just being a single-player experience, especially given that
So
Bethesda,
you're saying that it's a prequel.
well, I wouldn't say they're the champions of this, but they always like heavily go for like single-player games. Like they did that really funny commercial a couple years ago. I think last year actually, where it was like, yeah, all these other games are multiplayer and some don't even have single player, but we got your back, we've got single player experiences up the ass. So it'd be kind of sucky if they did that and then they suddenly turn around and say, okay, this is going to be multiplayer focused.
God, I don't know. I don't want to speculate because there's so many rumors going around. They've said it is this, it's not this. Like so many. People
Also, I realised that I may have talked a little too much earlier during the conference. I'll try to tone that down just a little bit. I think I was trying too hard to be funny, which is the story of my life.
I might not play a Fallout like Rust kind of a thing, but Fallout Battle Royale, I might pick it up.
Like,
I would play a Fallout Rust over anything else. I love the idea of
there's the magic words, Battle Royale. 69 is the magic number, Battle Royale is the magic
It's
words.
kind of like an element that seems natural in the Fallout universe that they haven't explored yet.
Right.
Well, that's what they did. They had a piece of that in Fallout 4 that people.
The
kind
base
of,
builder.
And
the app.
Battle Royale.
Felt like this
A
is
minute.
where they're going. So what if suddenly that wall takes, you know, some resource collection and oh my gosh, there's these baddies over here. I mean, that seems to make a lot of sense in the Fallout universe. But I think you gotta have a persistent universe. I think it's gotta be multiplayer, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
didn't delete
So
that
I'm
fucking
excited,
text
obviously,
thing from
to talk
earlier.
More about Fallout 76. Rage 2 has kind of already been.
I know I fucking drove that joke into the ground and beat a dead horse with it, but I couldn't help myself. Like, just,
What, like, does anyone
I
know?
think the
Yeah.
fact that
I played Rage 1 because I
EA was
playing
like,
one,
when they
still
shown
am to this day.
Battlefield
But
5, I was like,
still
okay then,
wasn't
this seems like a decent game. And I don't doubt that I don't doubt that it is a good game.
I think what people want on Rage 2
But
is
then
some
it was
depth with
like,
the game,
surely they
push the
wouldn't
game kinda
stoop to Call of Duty's level and chase this trend, and it's like, nope,
Like something like,
Battle Royale.
right up my alley.
It's
A
what you've
Mad
asked for,
Max
it's what you've
style,
always wanted.
Like dystopian, whatever. I'm into that. I like.
So yeah, I think that kind of drove me over the edge just a little bit.
before
Maybe
we shoot on
just a
over
little
to
bit.
Okadrian, you'd mentioned to me yesterday that you want more Prey content.
I
And
do.
we're pretty sure we're going to be seeing some more Prey content.
God, I hope so. The Twitter tweeted out some shit, and I was really. I'm sorry. I keep swearing. I'm so sorry.
Come on, Z.
But the Prey Twitter tweeted
It's
out
a Christian
some stuff,
stream,
and
please don't swear.
So there's got to be some.
I'm going to mute that for a second just so I can say a couple of things real quick, because I don't think there's anything of substance during this part. So, the plan since there's two conferences coming up. Oh look, it's the fucking Totino's guy again. Yeah. So sorry, I'm losing fucking train of thought because of this dude. So, there is Bethesda coming up in like under 10 minutes, and then there's going to be Digital Devolve or Devolver Digital. I keep getting that mixed around. Like, it's Devolver Digital, not Digital Devolver. So there's like a 45-minute gap in between those two, apparently. So I was thinking, I'm not sure how to feel about turning the stream off, then waiting like half an hour and then coming back on again. So instead I'm going to do a little bit of Mega Man 2, not the entire game, like maybe about 30-40 minutes of it, and then after that I'll just save where I end up being at that point, and then we'll come back here to watch the Digital Devolver Digital. God damn it. So apparently a lot of people are thinking that a new Elder Scrolls could be a thing. I'm hoping for Doom 2, personally. Something in VR. ... Battlefield is more set up for a battle royale game than Call of Duty. Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. I mean, I'm not going to lie, they haven't shown any of it yet. Oh, hang on a second, what's this? Just a second. Yeah, give me 1 second, please.
Happy with another Dishonored.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about
I
that.
feel like
Had
it's too
to
soon.
tend to something there.
Dishonored 2 came out with a pack
Yeah.
or expansion. They might come out with another one of those.
Right, so conference starts in about 5
I'm
minutes.
ready for the next Doom. I
Dude,
thought
yeah.
Doom was remarkable.
No, if I was voting that, I would have voted for Doom.
You
Like,
would've.
I want another Doom. I mean, I'm still like on a Skyrim, like,
I'm gonna
overshadowed
sound
when
slightly,
Doom.
I don't know, a bit here and there just because of things happening, but it's alright, don't worry about it, it's nothing.
Specifically, you know, the Skyrim modders. But do you think they might be leaning a little more heavily on their community to be coming up with, like, you know, longevity-inspiring content for the games?
I think it probably depends on the type of game, right? Because modding really works well for some games,
Yeah.
but for like if Fallout 76 does end up being like some sort of persistent multiplayer world, like modding might not fit in as well there. So
Something. Well, hopefully we get to see some tools or something, because they do like to shout out that community. It's something they lean into. So I'd like to see a little more innovation there, a little more outreach.
the other thing that you know,
Right,
Bethesda
sorry for being a
did
bit
year
quiet,
one
I'm
was
just
that
sort
not
of
only
exchanging
did they shock everyone with
messages
just a
about
great press
something, because
conference, but
once
they
the
also did
conference
things like
starts,
they released Fallout
I'll
4,
probably
and then
not
they
be doing a
released
lot with
Fallout
that.
Shelter, which was then available, you know, that moment.
So, what was I saying just there before that happened?
like,
Something about
drop
Battle?
from
Oh yeah,
Bethesda?
Battlefield is more set up for a Battle Royale than Call of Duty. Yeah, I guess that's true. But not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to see how Battle Royale for Call of Duty turns out,
Mobile Quake.
because of how they said they're going to approach it. It's like
Fuck, I don't know, man.
maps, well not maps, but like
No, there's a
set
lot of
pieces,
speculation about things
parts
going
of maps, I
especially when
guess,
Silent Fallout 4 and stuff like that.
vehicles, characters,
And then also,
weapons
you know, we will
across
likely see something
all
for
the other
Champions.
Black
They've
Ops
introduced,
games,
like, a
something like
core
that.
system they have used
That's
for
kind
the
of
press
what they said it was going to be like, so I'm kind of wondering how that mishmash is going to come together, and if it's going to be any good.
So, you know, I think definitely people are
But yeah,
excited
less about Call of
Fallout
Duty, more about
76, but
Bethesda.
like, I just wonder what I don't know about that Bethesda's going to do.
Gotta be something.
Yeah, I'm waiting to be surprised. I think Anna said it earlier at the start of the show, and this is like an opportunity where I'm kind of jaded, a little seeing a lot of games today. Like, impress
Yeah.
me, Bethesda. Show me what you got. Make me excited for it.
Especially with what happened last year with Bethesda Land. It was a lot of build up and then it kind of just fell flat a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it earlier in the day where it was the second press conference. It was going to be real hard to top something like Fallout 4, and you know, even at that point, I think Wolf 2 was announced and Doom. I don't know how you know, the second year.
Again, sorry for
So
my
third year, hopefully,
very spread out responses
do you
and
think
kind
Bethesda's
of
gonna
like
return, or do you think it's a new theme?
I think it's a new theme.
just
I think I mean, they built.
I'll
it
be
for
fine.
Bethesda
Once the thing
last
starts, I'll
year.
be fine.
That was
I'm
like a
just
whole gimmick. It
Yeah.
wasn't
kind of waiting
just
for it
like,
to start,
this
to
is
be
the press
honest. It's
conference. So I don't think it's going to be Bethesda Land this year.
I'm not even really paying attention to what these four people are saying because they're just
We're just a few
speculating
minutes
more than anything.
away from the press conference. Don't forget, immediately following Bethesda, we're going to have, we'll chat a little bit about it, then we'll have the Devolver press conference as well. But
Yeah, I'm gonna not
Starfield,
watch.
we
I'm not gonna
talked
watch
about
them
that
talk
for,
about
just a
Devolver. I'm
little
just
bit,
gonna
but
play
this
Mega
was the
Man 2 in the
rumored
middle
game that everyone
to kind of
thought
fill
was
that
gonna be
gap.
revealed as the new IP last year at Bethesda Land, but then wasn't, and then there was this whole like.
I think
banner
Mega Man
that was
Legacy
coming out
Collection
that
has a
was
save
new
state
and all
feature, so if I really need to save
but-
halfway into a level, I can.
Skyrim in space. Would that
So
be
that
cool?
that's
What is-
that kind
I
of
think
works.
You know more about Starfield than the three of us put together.
So I could
what
potentially
do you
play it
know
up to the
about
very
that?
last minute and then just
apparently
save and then
it's
just
supposed to be
immediately switch back to this.
Starfield.
Stars in
Starfield.
space. It makes
Good
sense.
start.
We're learning a lot
Hey,
here.
they asked everything that I knew. All right.
Can we
Alright.
get production?
Starfield. It takes place
It's gonna
in
be on
space.
some sort of system.
The rumors that were circulating was that it would be like a Fallout game, like a Elder Scrolls type game, but that there might be something that actually
Right,
connects
so-
all of these universes together.
Oh, that's
It should be
right.
starting
Fan theory.
in like
remember
less than a
that.
minute from now.
That connects, yeah, Fallout.
They-
Like they're
it
still
was-
talking like
it
nothing's
could be
going
right,
on,
but
like they
it
should be
was
sort of
a
moving
part
along
of
and
the
saying that
sort
it's
of
about to
rumor
start.
bundle in which Starfield came from in the first place last year.
Instead of the humble
Yeah, the
humble
ru-
bundle, it's
yeah.
the rumor bundle. I like it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 20
Okay, here we go.
seconds until we hop over and go live into the Bethesda press conference. Thanks for joining us all day here for E3 on Twitch 2018. Don't forget that immediately following this, we're going to give our reactions, and then we're going to go into Devolver. It is time. Welcome to the Bethesda press conference.
Right, here we go. Let's do this. So I'm not sure what to expect of this one, but I guess we'll find out. This is Bethesda. Yep, sure is. I'm guessing it's like families of the employees and stuff.
We come from different backgrounds, from different countries. We have different interests
Am I turning this up a bit?
and different points of view. We aren't all developers, but it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games. A job we take very seriously.
20 great team? What?
We try and break things.
Oh, you mean like
Fix
2018?
things
Okay.
that are broken.
Took me like a minute
Keep the
to
teams happy.
realize what you were saying there,
We keep our fans
to
happy
process it.
and on the edge of their seats.
Up, Switch.
We keep the books balanced
Okay, so there might be a Switch announcement if they're showing Skyrim Switch.
and interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games. Games as diverse as the people who make them and play them. We're not just living the dream, we're creating it. We are all Bethesda Softworks. How may I direct your call?
Domino's Pizza.
You can start the show.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Bethesda do a similar intro last year into their conference? Right, so here is Rage. Like, we've seen the leaks for that, we know that's the thing. Was that a new Elder Scrolls game? I'm not entirely sure if that was new or old. Wolfenstein 2. I might get that on Switch. Quake Champions. So yeah, I'm still not sure if I'll be streaming the Square Enix thing tomorrow, out of tomorrow's conferences. I'd probably just be doing Ubisoft and Sony's. Apparently there was a Tiny Build conference earlier, which I did not know was a thing, so sorry that I missed that. I guess I'll watch that
Please welcome Bethesda's
at some
global
point
senior
tomorrow
vice
or
president,
later tonight, and then I'll maybe
Pete
do an impressions video on that. Right, I'll try not to talk too much over this because I realised that I was talking just a tad too much previously.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too. You look good. You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 Showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming.
Time for more whooping audiences.
Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you, because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence.
Come on!
The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought full
Oh, so the
open
Elder
world
Scrolls
VR
was like online,
with Fallout
right?
4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores across all of our games. But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Calling them out. Yep, everyone knows what the deal is.
Best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
Yeah, being a tad passive-aggressive there, but it's like the funny kind, like he's kind of having fun with it. I mean, I don't blame him. I'm pretty sure they want to keep this to the very last second, like, for the E3 itself.
All right! My name's Andrew WK, and we came to party!
Okay.
Are you ready to rage? I said, are you ready to rage?
I'm ready to rock, as I'm ready to rock hawk.
Are you ready to rage? Let's have some fun!
Does this count as E3 cringe? Because I think this might be bordering that. Yeah, no, we're not going to show gameplay. Let's just have a musical number.
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We made a sacrifice, and now we come to take your life.
I'm sorry, but when I'm seeing this, all I can think of is that fucking Sonic 30th anniversary stream where it was like Crush 40 trying to sing no Sonic Heroes, and that one fucking person in the audience that takes the microphone and sings one line horribly. Good gameplay. So apparently the Rage 2 leaks were all false. This was actually the new Rock Band.
Over now, your life is running out when your time is headed in. Then it's time to kill again. We got without a light. We live in black and white. You're just a parasite. Now close your eyes and sleep. You better get ready to die. Get ready to go. Better get ready to kill. Get ready to kill. Get ready to fail. You better get ready to run. 'Cause here we go. Better get ready to die. Get ready to go. Oh yeah. You better get ready to die. Get ready to go. Get ready to die. Get ready to go.
I know I said I wasn't going to talk too much over it, but I'm completely just tuning out of this song here right now. Like, I thought we were going to see what the game looked like, or at least see it in a bit more detail. I will say this though, since I might not get an opportunity to see it while the game's being shown, because I don't want to talk too much over trailers and shit, unless it's warranted. But I've never played Rage, and it looks quite different from what this new one's going to be. Like, this one looks a bit more colorized. Looks a bit more bright, which is kind of nice, because some games are a bit too brownish and samey looking. Okay, now they show the game.
Give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2.
Admittedly, I don't know who that
Hi everyone,
is.
my
Andrew
name is Tim
WK.
Bullets, and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
Look at the size difference.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now, we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
Emphasis on big. I mean, it's either that or they deliver it at small time.
Well, thank you, Tim.
Or I guess you could say they could come up short. Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah!
This already beats EA's conference.
Well,
maybe in terms of
speaking for everyone
cringe,
at
yeah.
Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter. And they still make the best shooters out there. So it's been a really great collaboration to bring you the most insane open world shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, you know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Real quick, apparently this press conference is 45 minutes, roughly. We've already wasted over 10 minutes alone with the opening intro video and that fucking music. So 10 minutes well used, I guess.
God turned his back on humanity long
But now we can actually watch and see what this is like.
It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered, an orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate.
Avalanche made Mad Max. Oh yeah, that recent game.
Need for survival.
I heard that game's alright.
You see, part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden Spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
If you see it, you can drive it, okay? I mean, that's not really a new feature. We've been seeing that since Grand Theft Auto.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise.
For a minute there, I thought that was like authentic voice chatting experience again, but it's actually in-game voice acting. Yeah, it looks alright. It does kind of look Mad Max-ish. Which doesn't surprise me really, like isn't this supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic world of sorts? I was about to say, actually, that it looks like Just Cause as well. Like, 'cause I saw your message pop up before it showing up on the stream there. But yeah, it kind of looks Just Cause-ish.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The Goon Squad may look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance, they are very, very dangerous.
Microtransaction graffiti tags confirmed. Whoa, what the... What the fuck? That's fucking Turok 2 levels of insanity just looking at that one weapon alone. It's like the Cerebral War, but not quite as intense, but still fucking batshit insane. You know, we don't get enough first-person shooters that are, like, fucking insane. Like, I heard Bulletstorm was really good, but I've never played that, actually. I remember Turok for being that kind of game.
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the Ruckus the Crusher talking hack, and it can be yours wild and flat.
So that's like a special edition. Okay then, I guess that's kind of a clever way to sort of shoehorn that advertisement in kind of a tongue-in-cheek methods. Right, so you guys can't see this, but the stream is showing the game running at 60 FPS, but I'm pretty sure console versions will not be running this smooth. PC version, no doubt. I like what I'm seeing so far. That whole gunfight reminded me of the Modern Doom game, which isn't a bad thing.
Initiate the recall procedure for Eco 15. Still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning EcoPod recall.
It's down. The EcoPod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today. Just like the doc said.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get this. It looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a good question actually. Is it worth playing the first game? Because I have no idea if that's good or not. Oh, there's your shatter ability. Just ground pound that shit. Fucking tank. So if this is meant to be like a big open world game compared to the first one, I wonder if there's going to be like mod support for PC. Okay, so it's not that far off. I mean, still not this year, but it's not that far into next year. I wasn't expecting it for 2018.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
Elder Scrolls Legends? Oh, it's a card game.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van Hoos, the community manager for the Elder Scrolls Legends. For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching the Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
Well, that's kind of cool that there's a Switch version at least.
But there's
not
no
really
reason
something
to
I'd
wait
play
to
though.
play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017 Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account.
Okay, that's cool.
And now, let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
It starts small. One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple, never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition.
The stream is going to get content ID'd. Well, so will a million other fucking streams of E3 Bethesda.
This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon. This is for any way you play. This is for anywhere you
I mean, I'm not really a big card player person. Like, I don't play Magic. I only play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's cool to see that, like, their take on the card game genre is coming to Switch as well. Like, why shouldn't you put that on Switch?
This is for you.
Like, it's perfect for the system.
ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Elder Scrolls Online stuff now.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Fyrer. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online.
That looks like Austin Evans, the tech YouTuber. I don't know who that is.
Tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with a video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible.
And then you had music with what's his face?
So standing
Cringe.
here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming.
I don't think there's such a thing as a best online community for online gaming.
Games just as we make them and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me.
Nintendo released a new Pokemon card game. I've never played Pokemon TGC.
Just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now.
It would make sense to put TGC on Switch, but I don't think that's going to be in
came in just the last year alone.
their agenda anytime soon.
So last year was really great for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind. A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online. We're already working on our great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves. And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh.
Murkmire.
So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year.
Oh yeah, I remember Argonians from Skyrim. That's a cool species. A cool race.
So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Going to quickly check something. Right, okay, just making sure everything is working. Right, so they said that the conference was like 45 minutes. We have already spent about 25 of those, so not a lot of time left to show shit. I mean, I wasn't expecting Bethesda to show a shit ton of stuff, but can't help but feel the earlier portion of the stream could have been managed better in terms of time, but whatever. Is it Skyrim again? I mean, it may as well be. Also, hi Chod. Actually, no, this is not Skyrim, this is Elder Scrolls Online. I might do more streams of Skyrim on Switch. Like, I took a little break from it to focus on other stuff, but I could always go back to that. I don't even remember the last thing I did in that game. Maybe I killed like a dragon. I think according to Microsoft's conference, the Elder Scrolls Online is now free on the Game Pass. But don't you still have to like pay for a monthly fee, or did they do away with that? Question is though, are we going to get Elder Scrolls 6 or just another version of Skyrim? Skyrim for mobile, it'll be called Skyrios. Skyrios. Oh, is this Doom? Yep, this is Doom. At least I'm like 95% sure this is Doom. Like Doom 2. Yeah, this has to be it. Nice. Yep, this is Doom 2. Fuck yeah. Day 1 for me. Please come out this year. At least this didn't get fucking leaked by Walmart. Doom Eternal.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
Right, consider me interested.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I got to tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game.
Okay, that's good.
You want to see hell on earth? Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
Okay, I'm guessing this game won't be coming out this year then.
Love for you to join us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in online to catch all the fun. But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Now, I don't normally watch QuakeCon when that rolls around, but I gotta be honest, I really want to see more of this. See more of Doom Eternal. Speaking of Quake Champions.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype? Just like a little hype or like crazy hype right now, right? Let's go. Thanks. Hi, I'm Joshua Boyle, Community Manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period.
I haven't played Quake Champions yet.
And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continuing. These days, we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago.
QuakeCon is that old?
QuakeCon.
Okay.
And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter.
Dallas, so that. Don't make me think of that again. I'm gonna fucking laugh.
We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena.
Please don't announce a
That's
battle
why
royale.
We just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends
Hold that
to
thought
jump
for
in
just a second.
and get good together.
Get good.
We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena. For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to everyone through a trial of our
Okay, I'm not gonna do that
free-to-play
again.
version before it even launches.
Okay, so there's like a free period for people who haven't played it yet or bought in.
If you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes.
Oh, okay. Right, well, I'm gonna have to do that then. Does that start tonight
So
or?
head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight.
Quake.com. Let's hope the website doesn't crash. Oh, fucking hell.
Don't
Error
miss your chance
502
to
bad
join one of
gateway.
the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
How the fuck did that many people go to Quake.com that fucking quick in order to DDoS the site? It's free on Steam at the moment? Right, well, I guess I'll download it there. Well, I won't download it right now, but I'll have the page up so that I can like add it to my Steam library. Right, I've got the Steam page up, so I'll just do that after this. After I'm done streaming tonight, I'll probably start downloading that. I do like arena shooters. Like I grew up playing Unreal Tournament. Is that like the Quake version of Harley Quinn? Remind me to download Quick Champions for Steam later. Alright then. I'll try to remember that. I've got like the Steam page for it up, so once I look at that I'll tell you. So they told you to go to quake.com to get details on the free thing. And I tried going there and this happens. Also, I think that's Prey. But yeah, fucking redirects you to Bethesda.net and I got a 502 error.
Here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm.
I haven't played
and as
this.
a way of showing our appreciation,
Prey.
we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting
Wait,
challenge
story
for our
mode?
most
Isn't
hardcore
that
fans.
what a game like that would have to begin
We are really
with?
excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
Does that count as cringe? Just like pretending something is there, but really it's just post-effect CG.
Mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work.
Oh god, it's this song.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
I have no idea what's going on here in terms of the gameplay. Like, it seems like it's resetting every time, but I'm not quite sure what that means. So it's like the story mode thing they've talked about. It looks alright. I just haven't played this Prey game, or I haven't played like the original Prey, so I can't really say if this is interesting or not. I'll be right round. Prey is good. So apparently this is like all free updates, so I'm assuming the game is cheap by now because it's been out for about a year, I think. Get good. Oh, get off.
Let's get to work.
What a weird choice for a song to tease a game.
All right, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Moon Crash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So
You know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Okay, she's a mimic, confirmed.
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to all of our fans around the world who have played Prey and love it. We made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
CD keys have it for £8. Yeah, I'll probably look into that then. Probably won't stream it because there's like a million other things I want to stream, but seems like a fun single player game.
Please welcome Jens Mattis.
Oh, is this
and Jörg
Wolfenstein?
Gustafsson.
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
Unless you play Switch only. You're still
As
waiting for
BJ
it.
Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Oh, better not swear, it's a Christian stream.
Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
Yeah, I think I'll pick up the Switch version of that
And
game.
the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters. Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
And because this game features BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience. So while
Did you
can
see that
play
guy in the
solo,
audience?
You can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
All right, Hollybos, let's check it out.
Yes, I'm assuming this is like an expansion DLC story thing for Wolfenstein 2. Much like the Old Blood was for New Order.
It never ends. They're gonna send everything they have at you.
Oh, I just got the joke. Old Blood, Young Blood. Haha, okay.
To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Suddenly Crisis 4. I wonder if this is also coming to Switch. Okay, so I think the conference is going to end soon. So I'm not sure what else they could
Bethesda,
announce.
We're proud of our history of innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And It will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game. It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible. Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76.
Okay, so this is probably going to be the last thing for tonight.
And I'm pleased to tell you that your wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
Here we go. Second time we're seeing him tonight.
We're all here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen...
And in those 25 years, we've released almost a single Skyrim game for every year I've been working at Bethesda.
Definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know. They're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes. A lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta. Or East Coast.
Oh yeah, I forgot. When they downscaled E3 for a while and then they went back to LA.
The moody teen years.
That was a weird period of time for E3.
Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up, it's in its 20s, it's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you.
How the hell does Todd keep looking so young?
There's a good party
Good question.
after this, so pace yourselves. And I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm going to be here for a while. And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment. But we know...
You know, I don't know if I'll do a Mega Man 2, because this is cutting into the time I thought I was going to get for that.
Thank you.
One person in the audience just screaming, Todd Howard!
I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next.
Okay.
Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Wait, what? We just had it on Switch.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climate. Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards
First
you.
Roda!
I didn't catch that.
First Roda!
I didn't quite catch that.
First Roda!
Your sound echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
First Roda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh, shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch. Motorola Pagers.
What about Sky and Rios?
Smart refrigerator.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I like that. Nice to know that he can poke fun at himself.
Had to do it. Had to do it. Okay, really. We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout. Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
I'm assuming Fallout 4 is quite big.
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Yeah, so this is definitely longer than 45 minutes. I don't know if I'll do Mega Man after this, because this is definitely eating into that extra time that I thought I would have had in between. But that's fine. I guess we can just talk about Bethesda's conference and do something else, I guess. So I don't think I'm going to turn the stream off. I think I'm just going to leave it on. Eat all the cheese. Yep. Please stand by.
300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come...
Oh yeah, we saw this trailer earlier, did we not? During the Microsoft conference? Okay then. I won't talk over it then. Maybe talk over it a little bit just to stop content ID. Stop talking about your world size, at least take me out to dinner first. Okay. Perhaps they plan to go right up to Devolver's conference. I think there's meant to be a little bit of a gap in between so that like the people on Twitch can like talk about what they think Devolver's going to show. I'm not expecting Devolver to show all that much. Like it's not so much a press conference as it is just like a piss take. But it's like the best kind of piss take.
And the fallout has settled. You must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
I'm assuming this game uses a brand new engine. Like, I don't think they're going to recycle the same engine from the older games.
Begins.
Because I heard Fallout 4 was barely holding together using the engine from Fallout 3.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults to open, was built to celebrate America's tercentenary. which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Okay, here we go. Time to see some gameplay.
Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope
I've always thought about checking out the Fallout series. It's just a time sink game, really. Like you
overindulged and overslept, but it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's a time sink kind of game. Like you really need to commit a lot of hours into a game like that, and I'm not sure I'm ready to do that just yet.
Today is Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a new engine. It looks nicer than the other Fallout games I've seen.
Very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen!
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map.
So yeah, pretty much a new engine.
Most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life. We have always wanted to tell that story of what it would be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Okay, online. Online confirmed.
Because yes, Fallout 76 is entirely online.
Okay.
Okay. I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now. So I'm going to go through them in order.
Not entirely sure I'm liking that idea, to be honest, but I'll hear them out.
First, of course, you can play this solo. All right?
Okay, at least there's that. Good.
You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have it any other way. But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor.
Oh dear.
Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vault-Tec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
I'm still here, just don't want to talk too much over this.
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
You can run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm behind you, baby.
It looks alright. If I don't end up playing Fallout 3 or 4 or New Vegas or whatever before this might be my entry point. Possibly. Depends when it's out and what other games are coming out at the time. Yeah, it looks alright. Not too bad.
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the Wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build wherever you want. And you can also then move that to wherever you want.
That's an interesting idea.
After thermonuclear war, man's towering industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with camps. The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future.
So base building from Fallout 4 is back.
You can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure.
Probably more robust this time around.
That personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear.
in before Fortnite building joke.
But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges.
This isn't
After a
Skyrim.
crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success.
I know it's not a dragon, but it's got like fucking big dragon-ass wings. It looks more like bat wings, but close enough.
Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream.
Why does that remind me of Final Fantasy
What's
15?
that sound? Oh dear.
Whoops.
There goes the neighborhood.
Dead.
Yeah, we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map? And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Okay.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your friendly old neighbor Johnny. Rather than coming over to borrow a cup of sugar, he may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right. Courtesy of your Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation. Use a little elbow grease if you have to. In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge.
Bingo.
You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
So basically you're taking griefing to a whole new level.
Bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger? The local wildlife? Whatever your target may be, take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources.
Not gonna lie, I kinda like that idea.
Yet these rewards don't come without risk. The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
Like, I like the idea in some regards, but I'm also kind of concerned for this idea. But they could probably like balance it to make it not like
We know you've
happen
played a
super
lot of
often.
our games and a lot of online games, but this one really is unique. We have built a platform, 100% dedicated servers that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes, we are going to have a beta.
Oh, okay. When will that be?
And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well. The Break It Early test application.
Sponsored by Totino's.
Because evidently, these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
Yep.
I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true.
I read it on Reddit.
And that sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you. It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark. And it's great. It's so cool. It comes with figures you can put on the map. And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Oh, that's cool.
Ain't no use in diving.
Just the helmet itself is kind of a neat
What's the
thing.
use of diving? Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Yep, perfectly wearable, perfectly usable. Apparently it had like a voice modification thing in there as well for when you speak through it. That's also neat.
Yes, all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out? We're excited to say that it's coming out this year, November 14th.
God damn it, right slap bang in the middle of the busy periods. I mean, it coming out this year, that's cool, but then you've got Smash Brothers and like a multitude of other games during that time.
Thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4.
I thought he was going to say the Nintendo
And
Switch.
because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls. And yes, it's still free.
I was about to say it would be most appropriate for Switch. Not Xbox One for some reason.
Excited to say these versions are coming out tonight.
Nice. I've never played Fallout Shelter, but I might actually check that out on Switch.
Again, thank you so much for your support of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people. Incredible. That is more people than every game that we have made combined. Incredible. It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system. And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious.
Skyrim.
And we've been building it.
Skyrim.
And it's in the other franchise that you love from us.
Skyrim.
It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades.
Close enough. Close enough.
Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else. Here it is.
I mean, I don't have an
Blades, at
iPhone,
its
so...
heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move.
And you can
or
only
use
play it
dual
for like
sticks.
10 minutes before the battery runs out.
Combat is all new. and it follows your specific movements and timings.
I'm not really into mobile gaming, but I'm sure some people would like this. And I don't have an iPhone, like I said, so it really doesn't affect me.
Harkening back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use. And of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be. Improving them, leveling up, picking new abilities. And the entire game can be played in portrait mode.
Not sure why you would want to play it like that, but
That
okay.
one was incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted. You never know when you'll need a free hand.
Oh, so you can play it one-handed.
Hold your coffee. What do you?
I mean,
Generous.
I guess that's a thing you could do.
And it's not just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks and plays incredible.
Shame it's not coming to Android, at least not yet. I mean, not gonna lie, if it was gonna come to Android, I might be interested, just because it seems like a nice thing to play on the toilet for like 5 minutes. Like, I don't play mobile games except for Pokemon Go and Duel Links. What?
Blaze has several modes of play. First, the Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the Town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced into exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns.
Really ambitious for iPhone.
This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also
Switch.
virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs. And what's really cool is all of those connect to each other. So one of my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you can be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR. Blades is coming this fall for free.
Oh, so it is coming to Android? Okay. It was just when he said playing this on your iPhone, I was like, okay, it's iOS only.
And you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Also, this week, go to playblades.com and register for early access. If you're here at E3, Blades is going to be playable in our booth. So please, come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by.
And playblades.com is down. And it's gone.
I just want to thank you all again, all of our fans here, everybody watching online, for all of your support over the years. It is so exciting to show you all that we have coming out this year. and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work. Thank you.
I'm still here, just checking
Just
something.
The best team and group of people I could ever hope for. Amazing. We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we do something a little different too. And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future. We have also been working on a brand new next generation single-player game.
Next generation?
But
As
this
in
one
PlayStation 5?
is in an all-new epic franchise.
Skyrim,
Our
Elder
first
Scrolls?
wholly original franchise
Oh.
in 25 years.
Okay, so not Elder Scrolls, it's something else.
We're excited to announce our next adventure.
When he says next generation, I'm not sure if he's talking about like PS4 era or if he's talking about like the next series of consoles, whenever that's going to be. Because technically PS4 is no longer next generation, it's been out for a few years now. So let's see what they've got, let's see what this is going to be about. Starforged? I don't know what that is. No Man's Sky 2. Oh, Starfield? I haven't heard of this one. No gameplay shown, no. Not sure they're going to. Also, we're coming up to Devolver's thing.
Is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that.
Oh.
And it's the one you keep asking about.
Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, Elder Scrolls. The era of a million Skyrims is finally drawing to a close. There it is, Elder Scrolls 6.
Okay, actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Oh, that was a bit of an abrupt ending. But there you go, that was actually a pretty good conference, considering it was Bethesda and not like a console manufacturer.
Another round of applause, please.
So-
Round of applause, please, for Todd Howard.
Oh, there's still a bit more left.
We only get him up here like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you. And I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2, Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now,
Playblades.com.
remember, if you want to be one of the first to
Still
play
down.
Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free.
Bethesda.net.
For all of you here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
Yeah, I think Bethesda's website is down right now. That's fine, I'll do it later.
Bethesda, and welcome back to E3 on Twitch. It's
Alright, so...
this is the end, almost, of our day.
hang on a second, let me mute this, if I remember how to do that.
They
Don't really care about listening to them, so... Assuming Digital Devolver didn't get pushed back, like, it's still going to be shown on this channel that we're watching right now, on Twitch's main channel. So either that starts in like 5 minutes, or they pushed it back a little bit to compensate for that drawn-out conference. And I hate saying drawn out because that sounds like a bad thing, but actually that was a pretty good conference, all things considered. I don't remember everything, but the stuff I did like, Fallout 76 looks pretty good actually. I'm glad that you can play it single player and not be forced. See, here's the thing that bothers me about multiplayer focused games. It's like you always have to be online, you always have to make sure you've got an internet connection. And while the situation might improve for me in the near future, it's not going to be the same for everyone. And I would sympathise with people who might not be able to play 76 for that reason. So it's good to see that you can, like, yeah, you can play it solo, or you can just choose not to connect at all and play it that way. But yeah, let's see what else. Doom Eternal, they didn't show any gameplay, but they did confirm that a sequel to the 2016 game is in the works, which I'm happy about, because Doom 2016 was amazing. Like, I loved that game, I streamed it. I recently rebought it on Switch. I've not actually played the Switch version yet, but I did rebuy it just because I loved that game so much. And let's see what else. Fallout Shelter for Switch, which is okay, I guess. I've not played that one. Elder Scrolls card game for Switch. Couple of free-to-play games from Bethesda, that's not too bad. Rage 2 surprised me. It looked batshit insane, it looked fun. The weapons they shown off were pretty cool. Like, there was one like where you like cling... You throw something to someone, it clings them into midair, and then it like explodes. It almost looks like, or functions similar to the Cerebro Bore from Turok 2, which is like one of the best weapons ever, so that's kind of fun. Like, if you see that in the trailer, I wonder what other kind of weird and wacky weapons that game will have when you get the full game. Again, I'm not sure if the Digital Devolver is starting in a couple minutes. I guess I'll keep an eye on it. What else did they talk about? Because memory is failing me right now. Quake Champions, yeah, free to play this week, I think. And if you download it and play it this week, then you get to keep it when the full version comes out, so you don't have to buy it. So that's cool. I'll have to remember to do that afterwards. So I was going to play Mega Man 2 for a bit, but that conference went on for longer than expected, so Mega Man 2, plans for that are going to be put on hold. I'll do that another night in the next couple days. Probably once the E3 sessions are over, I'll do some Mega Man 2. Like, I was meaning to anyway, because I started Mega Man 1 like last week when I bought the Legacy Collection on Switch. Elder Scrolls Blades. At first I thought it was just going to be like a dedicated mobile game, but you can apparently crossplay with almost every other platform imaginable, which sounds ridiculously ambitious. I'm kind of intrigued by that, and it's free to play as well. If they said they're trying to get it on every platform possible, then while they didn't mention it, it'll probably come to Switch as well. Like, I don't see why not. It seems like Bethesda's really opening the floodgates for Switch support, which makes me happy. I would like to see Doom Eternal on Switch also. And probably that Wolfenstein 2 DLC, which they shown us about, Youngblood. What else? Not a lot that I can think of right now, but that was like the majority of the stuff. So many good things they talked about in that hour and a half. Quite impressed. Good showing. It's 11 PM now, yeah. Let's see. Okay. So now it's time for Digital Devolver, or Devolver Digital. I keep getting that mixed up. Time for their conference. Try not to talk too much over this as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Devolver Digital's new, very permanent CEO, Cinco Miller.
Peggle 2!
That's what I like to hear. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going full speed. And yes, boom. Look at that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming to our little shindig here at the Dave Lang Memorial Theater. What an event, am I right? Big deal.
Hi Draco, welcome to the stream.
Big deal. Yeah, give it all the way up for the expo, everybody. And
Hi James.
yes, look at that. That's all you. You're killing it. Killing it. And you know
That
what?
face.
So are we. So are we. Lots of changes at Devolver since the last time we were here. Lots of changes. Lots of progress. Synergies aligned. Efficiencies modulated. New management and a bold new direction. And we couldn't have done any of that without all of you. We've stepped it up, you guys. Stepped it all the way up. We've examined the industry and our place in it. We've worked hard to widen our excellence perimeter, engender fiscal aptitude, and re-intermediate intuitive strategies to promote cutting-edge, principle-centered, future-tested, high-impact, end-to-end mononectal alignment in the center sphere with a total linkage methodology concentration on our player base. And guys, I think what we've come up with is pretty exciting. I mean, you all know what's coming. I can't keep it a secret from you any longer. Guys, I am so excited to debut right here on this very stage Devolver Digital's first foray into the Battle Royale play space.
Oh boy, here we go.
What a play space, am I right? A play space that we believe is the future's future.
Shut your mouth, you miserable piece of human garbage!
I was about to stretch that text out, but never mind.
I read on the internet this one time that some of you had some proper shit to say about our press conference
Hi
last
James
year.
Hutton.
That it wasn't professional. That it didn't feel like a real video games conference by a real video games publisher what publishes real video games. That it was all some kind of joke. Joke. Well, you were super wrong. And to prove it, we have ramped up this year's Jiminy Thinger to include everything that you might expect from a production of this magnitude. This year, we have overly flashy graphics to distract you from mundane dialogue. Guest appearances from personalities that you can recognize and project some misplaced familiarity onto because you have seen them in videos on the internet.
Is
And
Ninja
those
here?
appearance will serve to light up a predictable nostalgia response, and it is 2018, and that is how marketing is done now. We also have this little guy, faking like he's playing a new game on the screen, despite it clearly being a pre-scripted sequence, meticulously planned out and pre-recorded months in advance. But what stood out most of all what really stood out in the flaming trash pile, idiot island, in the unending ocean of unrequested feedback from last year's press conference was that you, simpletons, yes, you stinking bug-fuck shit minions, seem to think that we didn't provide enough new games, reveals, first looks, or whatever else you think might have made your dumb little life a little less pointless in that one moment on the internet that one time. And that hit us right in the feels. So this year, we are bringing you those new games, those first looks, those reveals for projects that you never thought possible. The first is from Gamepires. It is their Supermax survival sim Scum. You should buy it. It is going to make us huge numbers. It's probably pretty great, but I won't know because I do not play any of this garbage. Roll the garbage!
You only came because it said Mega Man 2. Yeah, the previous conference ran on way longer than expected. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be doing that tonight. I might do it tomorrow maybe, or not tomorrow, later this week.
With over 3 times as many drones, viewers will enjoy the contestants' most intimate moments. New weapons and gear elevate the action. But it's the trademark paranoia that drives the savagery to new heights, making Scum a thrill for the entire family. Fear not, Tech One Security is on site to keep contestants in line. Oh,
it looks like the culling, but good.
And of course, fan favorite Mr. Smiles
and Metal Gear.
Back again for rule enforcement. Scum, welcome to the next era in Supermax survival.
I can't even tell if this is a real game or if they're just having a laugh.
All contestant corpses will be reused in Scum per government regulations.
Well,
Scumgame.com. Probably DDoS, but I'll check anyway.
A lot of fun for the kids, am I right? Go to scumgame.com for more information, or don't. I get paid either way. Up next, we have Devolver Digital's
yeah, page is not showing.
Newest bleeding-edge technology innovation. Loot boxes.
Yep.
Loot boxes have made headlines over the past year, and you, the moronic gobbling maw of consumer idiocy that you are, have shown little to no regret in just plain dumping your money into this deeply insulting monetization model. At the same time, in parallel, it seems we have seen cryptocurrencies roll in and jack-punch the global socioeconomic landscape right in the sweetness, creating an entirely new culture of massively unqualified financial experts with absolutely no idea what the shit they are talking about. If there is one thing at Devolver Digital that we love, it is talking confidently about important issues we are completely ignorant about and then fleecing fat stacks of cash out of an uninformed marketplace that really should know better. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to introduce you to our newest product, Loot Box Coin.
Okay.
Loot Box Coin is the world's first cryptocurrency that is so fucking secure, not even the owners know its actual value. Totally unregulated and absent of all civil, governmental, international, personal, or institutional liability. Loot Box Coin aims to become the global standard in meaningless wealth acquisition and questionable financial stability. Loot Box Coin cannot be mined, cannot be opened, cannot be blockchained, cannot be walleted or crypto verified. It can only be bought through Devolver Digital with real, actual money you have in your actual bank account. Upon purchase, one of our hastily trained economists will create and send you an actual physical loot box coin just like the one I'm holding right here in my motherfucking hand. What is it worth? I don't know. What can you buy with it? Probably nothing. Does the U.S. government consider
I like the disclaimer in the corner there.
gambling? Fuck if I care. Loot box coin is available now on the Devolver Digital online store for a price that changes every hour on the hour for no discernible reason. Don't believe me? Well, go fire up a browser and check it out. Up next, we have a game that some of you may have seen on the socials via hilariously violent GIFs from developer Dead Toast.
Pronounce
and
it GIFs.
Oh boy.
Pardon me?
Yeah, GIFs. You said GIFs. It's an acronym. Acronym's pronunciation is determined by the creator of the said acronym, like a proper name. In this case, the creator of the graphics interchange format, Steve Wilhite, says it's GIFs.
This person's gonna
Choosy
die.
developers choose GIFs.
This person gonna die. You did not provoke her. You did not provoke her whatsoever.
Here's my friend Pedro.
Okay.
I've never been particularly fond of violence, but these are bad people. Bad people that need to be stopped. So let's get crazy. Let's get weird. Let's get, well, bananas.
Huh. Never heard of this one. I wonder if the slow motion is part of the gameplay, because it's showing that an awful lot. Quake is available on Steam. Yeah, I've got the page loaded up for that. I'm going to be downloading that soon. Also, Gabriel, I don't think the notification popped up, but thanks for subbing to the YouTube channel. Oh, frying pan. The blue hole's gonna sue. Coming to Switch and PC. Nice.
Asshole.
Looks neat.
The past few years, we have seen a new trend in gaming hardware. Companies reaching deep into their back catalogs to construct cute as fuck little miniature fun-size versions of their legacy hardware, overflowing with classic games of yesteryear, asking you to pay a ridiculous premium for games that you owned 20 years ago and will be utterly disappointed by playing again today. Somehow, you all are buying these things up en masse. You are paying triple sticker price to some creep selling them out of the back of his car next to a dumpster out behind Taco Bell, and not the nice Taco Bell, but the sketchy one that sells fried chicken and pizza and always smells faintly of a mop bucket filled with purple drink and puke. You love these little nostalgic cash grabs, and we have no fucking idea why. But who are we to pass up on this unique opportunity to separate you from your money? Margaret!
I like how even though there's no game showing on the screen right now, that fucking guy is still pretending to play it.
The Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic. This adorable box of plastic and nostalgia comes preloaded with 25 of your favorite classic Devolver games. Jeffrey.
Yes, Mother.
Drop that super legit live demo game controller and come on up here. Show these people the magic that is the Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic.
It looks like a
The Devolver
Dreamcast just
Digital
painted
Entertainment
red
System Classic
and yellow.
packs an SFPGA processor by Swedish manufacturer Lockheed AB.
This is a Sega Dreamcast.
Shut up, Jeffrey. Rocking
You repainted a Sega Dreamcast. Just putting it out there. Look, these aren't even plugged into anything. This is a Metal Wolf Chaos disc that was only released on the Xbox. It's not even a Devolver game. And it's Japanese and not real also. So.
Margaret.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa! Hey, stop! Hey,
Now, it is time for our last game reveal of the evening. I know. But this one will really get the blood flowing to your nethers. It is 2004. I am taking you on a journey to 2004. Our good friends at From Software released a game that, unbeknownst to them, would lay the very foundation for the modern American political landscape. This game, this motherfucking legendary piece of cold-rolled amazing was forged in the most sacred elements of video game development. Mechs, explosions, and overly dramatic voice acting. Ladies,
Authentic voice
gentlemen,
chatting experience.
holy fucking shit. May I present to you From Software's 2004 masterclass in democratic mech warfare, Metal Wolf Chaos!
Wait, is it really From Software, or are they just having a... Okay, they're having a laugh. I think.
Let's party!
Welcome to the White House.
A Legend Reborn. Isn't that the subtitle for Shaq Fu? Make America great. Make America great again.
Metal Wolf Chaos XD launches on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC later this year. Go to MakeAmericaGreatAgain.com to throw money at your screen. Thank you. Well, that does it for this year's Big
Wait, what the
Fancy
fuck?
Press Conference 2018. It has been swell, but the swelling has gone down. Have a lovely night. We will see you all next year. Be sure and get validated on the way out. Okay.
It's not over yet. Wait, is that guy? Oh, it's fucking punished version of that guy.
I've been to the future's future.
They'll fix you. They fix everything. Check a look.
What the fuck?
Shark, start and roll.
Shit. Let me see. Bring in the LED. Lock it down.
She's on.
All right, what's the story?
We were able to save her heart.
What? I thought we agreed on total body prosthesis. Now lose the heart. Jesus. Did you hear me?
Doesn't matter if we're gonna wait for anyway.
All right. Yeah, lose the heart.
On it.
You're gonna be one bad motherfucker.
Shut her down.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer. Onboard computer-assisted memory and a lifetime of Devolver Digital executive programming. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Nina motherfucking Struthers.
Oh, well, I guess, yep, to be continued next year. That was pretty fun, I like that. Right, let's mute that. That was actually pretty enjoyable, like, it wasn't that long, but it wasn't supposed to be super long. It was just mostly like a sketch show taking the piss out of the industry and, like, the bullshit that the industry or, like, other press conferences do, like loot boxes, bitcoins, loot box coins. And there was a few game announcements in there as well, like that, what was it called? Pedro, My Friend Pedro, that game where you like go slow-mo with shooting. That was kind of neat. The Scum game looked interesting, but I don't really know. It's kind of hard to tell what that was like just looking at it. But yeah, the jokes in there were pretty spot on. I quite enjoyed that. Like Devolver, I keep mixing up between Devolver Digital and Digital Devolver. It's Devolver Digital. Let's see. I was looking at the time in the top corner there, that's the US time. But yeah, that's the end of the press conferences. I'm not going to do Mega Man 2 tonight if you guys are okay with that, just because I was going to do it in between the conferences because it looked like there was going to be a 45-minute gap, but I guess there wasn't a 45-minute gap. So I'll tell you what, I'll stream Mega Man 2 on, I'm not quite sure yet, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, because I want to get back to doing games after Nintendo's conference is done. So probably Tuesday or Wednesday I think I'll do that, and I'll do Shaq Fu, which is something I got a while back that I've not actually played yet. So let's see what else. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of game announcements. It was mostly just for fun. But it was pretty good. I liked it. It made me laugh a couple times. It's pronounced GIF. You know, I was looking at the console, like that mini console from like that angle, and I thought it looked like I thought it looked a tiny bit like the Dreamcast just painted red with yellow at the front, and it actually was a Dreamcast. That made me laugh. Just the fact that I could recognise the shape well enough that it actually was what I thought it was. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't really have a whole lot to say on top of that, because again, it was more just for the weird humour than it was for the game announcements, even though there was some announcements in there this time around, like more focused somewhat on game announcements. But I enjoyed streaming those two. So before I finish the stream tomorrow, there's 4 conferences, but I'm only going to stream 2 of them. I don't know if I'll do Square Enix. I might do Square Enix, I'm not entirely sure. Ubisoft I'll be doing, Sony I'll be doing, PC Gaming Show I'm going to give a miss. Don't really care too much about that one. I've watched the PC Gaming Show over the last couple years, and I've got to be honest, it's not really anything to write home about. Although just replaying the VOD from this morning. Right, okay then. Well, I guess I'll close that. Just need to reach for the PS4 controller, because this is running off of PS4 right now. So yeah, Ubisoft, I'll be streaming. Sony, I'll be streaming. I might do Square Enix, not entirely sure yet. And then, of course, Tuesday morning will be the main event, the Nintendo press conference, or not really a conference, it's more of a direct. But we just generalise the term press conference, I guess, just because it's like a show of sorts. Looking forward to that one the most. Like, that one will have Smash, and probably a bunch of other, like, reveals, and some, like, stuff that we're kind of expecting, like Yoshi, and whatnot. But yeah, I'm the most excited for Nintendo's. Sony's might actually be good. But we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'm running out of things to say here. I was just trying to think of things to say to sort of try to remember if there was anything that was worth saying. Oh yeah, what was it? Blades? No. What was that thing? It was Quake. Yeah, Quake. I'm going to sign up, download that in a moment. Let's see, do not show this again, view page. I'm just going through the Steam thing where it's like, you have to be 18 or over to view this. Even though I've clicked that before and it brings it up again anyway. So yeah, Quake Champions is on Steam, and you can download that free this week. If you download it free this week, you keep it forever. So when it goes back to being, like, you have to pay to play for it, you don't have to do that anymore. So if you have any interest in that and you want to get it for nothing, then this week is your chance. And what else was there I was going to do? Sign up for the Skyrim thing, Elder Scrolls Blades, whatever that was. I think it was called that. The website's still down though, so I can't really check that at the moment, but I'll probably check that. Actually, hang on a minute. I think the website's back up. Nope, never mind. So yeah. Anything else I should say? I can't think of anything, but I'll show you this real quick. So, let me just grab this real quick if I can find it. Right, so a friend showed me this earlier before the stream began. How long will Bethesda's E3 2018 press conference be? Bethesda tends to keep its conferences relatively short. Usually they clock in at around an hour, although last year's was about 45 minutes, but we expect this year's to be around the same length. So basically they thought it was going to be 45 minutes. It was double that, which is why we're not doing Mega Man 2 tonight, because I thought there would have been a bit of a gap between this and the Devolver conference. So that kind of backfired, that I tried to plan around that and it didn't really pan out. So to make up for that, I'll do Mega Man 2 on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. So if anyone's interested, that's when I'll be doing that. But until then, this time I'm going for real. Thanks for watching. I will render these videos and upload them tomorrow along with Microsoft. Then I'll stream possibly Square Enix. I'll definitely stream Ubisoft, and I'll definitely stream Sony's. So, thanks for watching, see you later, all that jazz, and take care.